sleep good? So today I'm going to take you into a day in the life as a Christian wife and someone that just works from home. As you saw this morning, I prepped Andrew's lunch and breakfast. That is something that I absolutely just love doing as a wife, like being able to serve him, having the ability to serve him before he goes to work. Just honestly, I don't know. The Lord just put that on my heart, that it is a privilege to be able to serve your husband. And ever since day one, I have chose to serve him and make him breakfast. I think we have a duty as wives for our husbands to care and nurture and just play our role, because they have a role and we have a role. And so I believe that's what he has called many wives to do. Anyways, we got some good sleep last night. Andrew and I went to bed at like 9:30. I get up at 6, and then he gets up at 6:30. It's usually about when his breakfast is done. I typically, when I wake up, will get dressed, but this morning I decided to wait to get dressed. Andrew and I are now starting to eat clean together. This is something that I have done for the last 10 years of my life. Before, I never ate clean, and now it's just a way of living for me. Absolutely love eating clean. I love how I feel, and it just changed my life when I chose to put my all in all 10 years ago. I actually think it was a little over 10 years ago now. Never stopped, even though I never worked out before, I never ate clean before, and I'd be lucky if I ate twice a day. Usually would only eat once a day, and sometimes that would just be fast food. Andrew kind of was like me and just had his ways of living and didn't really think anything of it until he met me. These are his words, not my own. He just said that it was very eye-opening to see me choose to like take care of my body and be so intentional with it, no matter where we were, no matter what we were doing. And I taught him about ingredients, just like a bunch of stuff that I used to not know either. And that really opened up his eyes. It never was the wife that was like, you need to eat clean, you need to do this, because I really do believe that that is a decision that people need to make themselves. If they make it because they're doing it for their partner, because their partner has guilt tripped them into doing it, it's not going to last long, and your partner is going to resent you for it. And so it was actually just something that I prayed about, that he would see the benefits of eating clean and that he would just make the decision on his own. And I knew that he was eventually going to change. The Lord just put that on my heart. And now here we are, he's following macros and he feels amazing. And like, I love seeing how good he feels, and he sleeps way better. He was having a lot of digestive issues before. And so to just see him transform internally and see the effects that nutrition alone has, because he's very active, has always been pretty active in his life, just never cared about nutrition. And I think that might be how a lot of people are. Not so much that maybe they don't want to be better, but that they don't know what to do. Yeah, we set some really cool goals with just our health and just other things, obviously, for the new year. So we're really excited, and this is honestly like our first official full year that we'll have as a married couple, because last year 5 months into the year we got married. We got married May 18th. So just really excited for this new year, and excited to see God's hand on it and just do life with my partner, because he's such an incredible man, and I feel so honored that the Lord picked me to marry this guy. So I'm gonna get into the word. After Andrew leaves, I always like to read the word and just have my own time with the Lord. So that's what we're gonna be doing. And if you hear background noise, it's the lovely kitties, Kobe and Shaq. Once Dad leaves and Mom's in her Bible study, these cats are like, playtime, let's go. Currently reading a Bible plan in the Holy Bible app, and it's by, I'll just put it right here because I can't remember the name exactly, but one of my big goals for the year is to read the whole Bible in a year, because I've never done that. Last year I attempted to follow Bible reading plan, which is just the New Testament, and I got like a few months in, and then it just got away from me and stopped being intentional with reading that plan. So this year I'm like, I'm gonna be intentional, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna finish it. And I'm sharing that to, one, like hold myself accountable, but I'm also like speaking, like, because the Bible talks about as a man thinks it, so is he. And so I choose to live from a place of speaking what I'm going to do, as opposed to, I don't know, we'll see, I always fail, blah, blah, blah. You know, you feel the difference. So let's get into the word. Let's get dressed. Oh my gosh, I can't stop yawning. Okay. Clearly they made this sweatshirt for people that have teeny tiny heads, or I have a really big head. One or the other. If I'm not wearing makeup, then I won't wash my face in the morning, and I'll just put these two products on, which is the Advanced Nail Radiance Dual Serum, and then this is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream, which I always do the fragrance free. Love these two products together. This is how I get that like glowy look. Okay, so what we have here is the Just Bare chicken, romaine lettuce, Mexican cheese, and then to make the sauce, I used Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt, and then Frank's buffalo wing sauce, which is so good. And with that sauce, you just get more protein in. I can use this for this food. And here's the fit. Work from home vibes. I've been at my computer for a while now, but your girl needs to eat because she's starving. I did actually, after I got all showered and got dressed and everything, I did just take a moment of silence, because a lot of times when I'm like go, 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 next thing, because of my routine and I time block, it just feels like so I took a small break and just sat with the Lord, prayed, and wrote some things down in my prayer journal. And that's like the best way for me to like just reset and not have those like 3 p.m., 2 p.m. blues where you're just like so tired and you feel like burnt out and stuff. Like, I don't want to live from a place of burnt out. I don't want to live this year where I'm just like going. I really want to operate in God's will and in God's timing and just steward the day well. And so what I've learned is that it's very crucial for me to constantly ask myself and reflect and be intentional with like, where's my head, where's my heart, how do I feel, type of thing. I mean, this is all for the Lord, and everything that we do, our whole life is worship. It's literally worship to the Lord. And so how we steward our life is crucial. So wherever you're at in life, I just want to encourage you to be intentional, reflect and ask yourself, how do I feel? And just bring yourself into His presence throughout the day. It's amazing what happens when you just like really take the time to reflect and celebrate the small wins throughout the day and just be with the Lord. I'm gonna prepare dinner, which Andrew cooked all of our chicken last night, so I really don't have to do much for that, because I'm just gonna do something very simple, which is chicken, rice, and broccoli. I think that's all I have on the menu for dinner. So super simple, but very tasty when you know how to use seasonings. I personally love these things because they just make my life a lot easier. So if you hate preparing rice, highly recommend Ben's Original Jasmine rice, because it is the bomb. You just mash it up and then open it about 2 inches. Ooh. And then pop it in the microwave for 90 seconds. Okay, so what we have for dinner here is chicken, broccoli, and rice. The seasoning is what makes this so good. So last night we cooked the broccoli. That's why it kind of looks a little homely here. So we boiled first, then sauteed it with garlic and salt, the minced garlic that comes in like a mini jar. And then Andrew cooked the chicken in the oven, and I have no idea which seasoning he used, and he's currently not home, so I can't ask him, but it is so good. Highly recommend. Traditional meals like this are gonna be good only if you know what you're doing with seasoning. So like, seasoning will make or break a healthy meal. Bless this food in my body and help my body to absorb all of the nutrients. My husband, one thing about my husband, that dude, when he cooks any kind of meat, it is way too good. I'm about to clean up this kitchen because I just want my husband to come home to a clean house, and I always reset the house before going to bed, and so we are gonna do that early. You can find me in what I wore this morning, because homegirl likes to wear her nighttime outfit twice a night. 2 times a night. 2 times a night? No. What am I trying to say? I wear it 2 times. That's what I'm trying to say. Before it goes in the hamper. Because 1, less laundry, and 2, it just doesn't count after one time. One day, I like to believe that I will have all these matching pajamas, but let me de-influence you real quick. All of my pajama shirts now come from Andrew's shirts that he no longer wants. They used to come from my brother, and now that I'm married, they come from my husband. So you save money, and it's just less laundry. It's Taylor's habits.